Just arriving to our mat. Place your hands on your knees. This is called hero seating position. Just keeping your back aligned, closing your eyes. Just allowing the breath come and go. Just feel your chest rising and falling. We're just absorbing the moment, seeing how we feel, what we expect from this session, how do we like to perform, or just go through the sequences, and accepting the challenge if it's any challenge on our way. And take a deep breath in, bring your arms all the way up and around. Let your palms meet and bring your hands on your heart center. We're still keeping our eyes closed. Set intention for this practice. Now slowly open your eyes. Very good. Now clasp your hands together and just try to create a little circular motion on your wrist. We're just gonna warm up our wrist a little bit before we're putting it even down on the floor. It's like you're creating infinity sign or figure eight. And if you know the direction that you're moving, see if you can reverse and move opposite direction. Very good. And now gently bring your arms all the way over the head. Open up your arms, and this time interlace your fingers on your back. Breathing in, opening up the front of our body, our shoulder, our chest. Maybe actually lift your chin up and look up, focus on your throat. And now bring the chin in, head down, and your arms up. We're gonna repeat this a few more times. We're gonna inhale, lift up. Arching the spine, it feels like a cat and cow seated, right? And exhale, round in your back, arms up, shoulder mobility. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And this time we're gonna keep our head down and our hands clasped and up. Now I want you to slowly pull your hand to your right side. Slowly bring it to the center and turn it to your left side. Bring it back to the center and now gently lift your chest and your heart. Let go of the hands and bring your arms all the way back. Create circle motion with your shoulders. Still your spine is moving, rounding, arching. It's a flexion and extension of the spine. Flexion and extension. Now see if you can bring back of your hands together and now palm of your hands up and back. One more time. Beautiful, very good. Let's bring our hands to the top of the mat. And bring your knees directly underneath your hips, okay? Now from here, I want you to walk your hand a little further forward and bringing your chest down on the mat. Now your focus is still on the shoulders. See if you can extend your arms a little bit more. Just holding on for a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Now gently lift your chest and start walking your hands back. Now we're going to start lifting your right arm up, opening up, looking all the way to your hand. Now as you exhale, you're going to thread the needle. Hand goes down and under. We're focusing on the back of your body now. The other hand is bent and you're pushing the floor back and away. If you do feel comfortable, wrap the other hand around your back. Try to balance yourself. Maybe extend the opposite knee. And if you do have a good balance, maybe you want to lift the foot and flex it. Slowly bring the leg down first. Unbind your hand. Push the floor away. And coming back into your tabletop position. Now other side. Breathing in. Open up. Look up. Chest open. Heart open. Now as you exhale, thread your hand underneath. With this arm, balance yourself first. Only if you're ready and you like to bind, bind and bring your hands to your inner thigh. You don't have to extend the leg if your balance is off, but if you can, just try to lift your knee maybe. And if you do have a balance, flex the foot, lift it up. Very good. Gently bring the leg down. Unbind. Push the floor. And arriving into our tabletop position. Very good. We're going to activate our core a little bit more. Extending your right leg away with your left arm. Very good. Now I want your arm and your leg to come into the diagonal. Transferring your weight a little forward. And now bend your knee and reach back with your hand. Grab your foot with your opposite hand. It's the opposite hand with the opposite leg. And you're lifting. Very good. Arm and leg goes away. They come back to the front. We're going forward and back 3 times. 2 and 1. Very good. Changing arm, changing leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale into the diagonal. Inhale, bend and grab and lift. Exhale, try to reach a little bit more. You can lift your chin and your eyes up as well. Let it go. Bring it to the center. Back and forward. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now let's just go back in a child pose with a little bit more open knee. We're focusing a little on your hip. Extend your arms forward. Now I want your right hand to come on the top of the left, stretching your side body. Relax your head down. Now switch your arm. Very good. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. And now transfer your weight forward, tucking your toes, lifting your hip high for your first downward facing dog. Please pedal your leg, walking dog. Keep your core strong. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Now as you're holding your downward facing dog, now start pressing actively to your heels and your shoulders to feel that beautiful upside down V. We don't want you to collapse and bring your head down toward the mat. I want your ears to be supported with the biceps. Fantastic. Now just gently start lifting your heels, walking your feet to the top of the mat, still keeping our feet hip distance apart, please. Now hugging your elbows, letting your head hang. And I want you to sway left and right. Just let your body be, let your breath be. Lovely. And now on your right side, place your hands down on the floor. Try to walk a little further back. Look outside of your knee. You want to feel the stretch line on the opposite side of your body. Back to the center and just slowly turn to the other side. Try to look outside of your knee so your neck is working as well. Beautiful. Coming back to the center, and I want you to bend both of your knees as your feet are hip distance apart, bringing your hands back and just lifting your heels up a little bit here, activating our ankle joints. We want to gain balance a little bit here. It's like a drinking bird, but your feet are wide apart, they're not together. Very good. Relax down. Bring your head down, your hands down, eyes between your legs. And now gently soften your knees, roll up through your spine, vertebra at a time. Thank you, mommy. Bring your arms over your head, soften the knees, and arch your back. Now bring your hands in your heart center and place your hands by your side. Let's bring our feet together into your Tadasana or your Samastitihi. She loves yoga. Now we're going to start this sequence. We're just doing the sun salutation A and B, or Surya Namaskara A and B, to create a little bit more heat. We're just doing 2 rounds of each. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, jump or hop back on your knees or on your toes, halfway down into your chaturanga or low plank. Allow the belly touch, lifting into your baby cobra or upward facing dog. Pushing into your downward dog. Pedaling the heels a little bit more, moving the hip. If you know the Ujjayi breath, activate your Ujjayi breath already, please. Bend both of your knees, staying on the tip of your toes, shifting your weight backward, crouch back, stretching the toes and feet. Now look between your hands, jump, walk, or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, all the way up, hands to your heart, all the way over the head, sliding down, Samastitihi. Breathing in, extended mountain. Breathing out, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold your downward dog for 5 breaths. In this round, I want your right hand to come outside of your left leg, twisting internally and holding for 2 breaths. Switching your arm, holding for 2 breaths. Your breath should be long and slow. Bring your hand back, holding for 1 breath, pressing to the heels. Bending the knees, jump up. Forward bend. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Bring the hands on your heart, sitting on our chair pose. Sitting back and down with our arms to the front, core stay strong. If you can, bring your hands over your head, perfect. If not, just let them be. Going on a straight line down, forward bend. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bringing your right leg up to the 3-legged dog. Bending the knees, stepping forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift your chest, opening up your hip. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This time, left leg sky high, stepping forward between your hands, back knee down. Inhale, opening the hip. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Heart open, exhale, back of the body. Hold your downward dog for 5 breaths. Pull your navel into your spine. Try to turn your triceps in, activating the shoulders, and pressing actively to the heels to feeling your hamstring, for a feeling of hamstring and a calf stretch. Bend your knees, jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward bend. One more round. Surya Namaskara B. Breathing in, sitting into the chair pose. Breathing out, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Right foot comes forward. This time, back heel touches the floor. Warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg sky high, stepping forward. Back heel down. Warrior one. Hand comes down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, shoulders away. Exhale, hold the downward facing dog. Keeping your core strong. So we did the mobility at the beginning, and this was our warm-up. You should feel a little bit of heat build in your body. And now we're going to do a sequence that we're going to repeat about 5 times, okay? Try to lift your kneecaps when you're in a downward dog. Draw the belly in. Now bend the knees, jump or hop, walk forward. You can always walk for all the jumps. You don't have to jump. Inhale and rise. Hands on your heart. Release your hands by your side. Close the eyes, absorbing or feeling. It's very important for us to absorb what happens in our body. We should feel heat and heartbeat. Open your eyes. Breathe in, sitting in a chair pose. Very good. Activating the shoulder. Keeping the core nice and strong. And diving all the way forward, relaxing the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, ardha. Exhale, downward dog. Now I want you to listen. Your back leg gonna step forward. The leg is further to the camera. Okay? I step the right. Bring it here. Press your back heel down. Arrive into your warrior one. Now push through the hips. Square the upper body to the front of your mat. Keep activating the back leg so your back heel is not lifted and the knee is not bent. You're lifting the thigh. You're pushing to the out of edge of a back foot. Taking a deep breath in here, opening up the heart. Now open your arms, interlace your fingers on your back, lift your heart. We're going for a humble warrior. So your shoulder comes inside of your front knee or at the top of it, but I want your chest to be square and facing down in towards your mat. If you can't lift your arm higher, go ahead. So only the first round, we're holding the poses for about 5 breaths. And then the rest, we're just moving 1 breath, 1 move. Inhale, coming back up. Releasing the arms, now coming into the goddess. So place your hands on your knees, turning both of our toes facing out, sinking the hip low as possible for you. Let's stretch your shoulders. Doesn't matter which side you're starting, we're just going to switch side a few times till this 5 breath passes. Beautiful. Now come to the center, hand on your heart. From next round, you're going to be here. Pivot to the back of your mat into your high lunge. Very good. Looking at your hands here for me. Keeping your core nice and strong. See if you can bring your back knee down and rise. Do it again, back knee down and rise. One more time. Hand come on your heart center. Transfer your weight forward. I want you to go to warrior 3 from here. If you need to balance yourself, go ahead. Lifting the leg, core stay strong. Now from warrior 3, we're gonna rise all the way up, lifting the knee up into the chest, wrapping it around the leg. Open up the arm, eagle pose. See if you can wrap your leg really around, lift chest, lift hard. Try to look up, sink deep with your hip. Beautiful, taking that deep, long breath in. Now unbind, open up the arm, and we're going to airplane. So your arm's going to be open. Floating half moon. So your left hand gonna come down, the same hand as the leg comes down, and you just wanna open your hip in this one for me. Standing split after 2 breaths. Very good. Bring your hands down, your head down. Try to point your toe, lift your leg the highest you can. Grab the ankle and pull. Later on, this can be opportunity for a handstand if some of us are comfortable with it. 2 more breaths. Very good. Now we're going to step that leg far, far back and landing into our warrior 1 in this side. Heart open, chest open, core stay strong. The leg going to burn. Try to bring the hip as low as you can, you guys. Now open up the arm, clasp it behind your back. Interlace the fingers, heart open, chest back, humble warrior. Bring your chest down. Remember, we don't want your chest to be open, so if you can't, stay a little higher. There is no problem with that. You don't have to go inside of the leg. Take 1 more breath here. Lift your hand higher. And breathe in, coming back up. Arms release. We're going to go for a goddess. Hands on your knees. Lift the chest. We got this. Now stretch the shoulders side to side. Remember that your legs are not moving. It's just the upper body. Back to the center, hand on the heart. Into the high lunge to the front of the mat. Lift your arms up. Core stay strong. Bring your back knee down and rise. Back knee down and rise. Back knee down and rise. Bring your hand on your heart. We're going for warrior 3. Tip forward. Lift your back leg. Keeping that core super strong. It's always flexion on the leg that it's on the air. Activates all the posterior chain. So see if you can do that. Now inhale, coming up with your knee bending toward your chest. Wrapping this leg around the other one. Open up the arm, eagle pose. Just make sure you're changing the wrapping arm in each side. I normally wrap the same arm as the leg that it's wrapping. Lift heart, lift arms, look up. We're gonna unbind and go for airplane. So our arm's going to be wide open and we keep the foot pointed this time. Floating half moon is next. Bring the same arm down as your standing leg. Open up the hip, now flex your foot. We're playing with your ankle. 1 more breath. You guys can use a block at any point that you need it. Now I want you to go for a standing split. Both hands down. Point your toes again. Relax the head. Only if you can, you're going to grab your ankle with the same hand and try to lift a little higher. As I said, only the first round we're holding the poses. From next round, we're going to flow one breath, one move. Beautiful. Now lift your chest halfway. Bring your feet together this time. Relax the head. And now inhale and rise. That was one full round, okay? Bring a hand on your heart. Standing, hands by your side, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose. Let's take another round. This time we're gonna move a little faster, okay? Same moves. Head down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hold the downward dog. If you need to release, pedal your leg. You can always take a child pose when we are in a downward dog, okay? One more breath. Come into your downward dog if you're in a child pose. Beautiful. Now we're going to go again, bringing the right leg up. The leg is further away from the camera. Plant it forward between your hands. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, arm open. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, opening to the goddess. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, turn to the back of the mat. Arms overhead, high lunge. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your hands on your heart. Activate the shoulder. Keep your core strong. Transfer the weight forward. Warrior three. Breathing in. Now gently rise. Bring the knee into your chest. Wrap the leg around. Open up the arm. Wrap the same arm under. Lift the elbow. Gently unbind. Airplane. Taking that deep breath. Floating half moon. Try to flex and open the same arm as the same leg comes down. Standing split, both hands down, head goes up, taking a deep breath. See if you can pull the leg, getting closer. Guys, if you want to practice for a handstand, you can start throwing your legs up. Very good. Now stepping far, far back here. Planting your heel down, coming into your warrior one. Inhale. Open up the arms. Interlace your fingers, heart open, chest open. Humble warrior. Shoulders inside of the knee if it's possible. Coming back up, arm comes up, heart opens. Goddess pose. Breathing in. High lunge to the top of the mat. Dropping the knee down 3 times. 1, 2, light taps. 3, beautiful, hands on the heart. Warrior 3. Try to balance yourself, don't rush it. We're moving one breath, one move, but our aim is not on rushing. Come rise, knee to the chest. Wrap the leg around, eagle pose. Eagle arms. Lift your eyes. Try to sink the hip down. Airplane. Floating half moon. Core stay nice and strong, you guys. Standing splits. Keep the core strong. If you want to take a few hop here, let's just practice on a handstand. There's nothing wrong with that. 1, 2, 3. That was great. Now this time, I want you to slowly bring your feet together. Relaxing the head down. Inhale and rise. Exhale, hand to the heart. Very good job. Release the hands by your side. We're going to go for 2 more rounds of the same thing. You're mastering it. Inhale. Chair pose. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you like to hold the downward dog or child pose, take it please. Shoulder blades active. Letting the blood circulation flow into your face and your brain. Back of your heels presses down. Your far leg, if it's the right leg, great. Bring it up. Place it forward, back heel plant. Warrior 1. You are mastering this. Open up your arm, clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Very good. Inhale, rise. Arms comes over the head. Exhale, into the goddess. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, sink lower. And into the high lunge. 3 times knee taps. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Hand on the heart, warrior 3. Take your time, balance yourself, engage your core. Try to move with the muscles, not with the joint. Rise up, knee to chest. Wrapping the leg around. Opening up the arms, wrapping the arms around. Eagle pose. Lift your eyes, drop your hip. Airplane. Open arms, open leg, dive. Floating half moon, we flex the ankle, we open up the chest. Standing splits, grab the ankle, lift the leg up, now point it. Practice on your handstand if you wish. Keep the core strong. Very good. Step far, far back. Warrior 1 on this side. Taking a deep breath in. Open up your arms, clasp it behind your back. Inhale, head low, heart open. Humble warrior. Continue breathing, coming up all the way with our arms open. Opening up into your goddess. High lunge. Your hand can be separated or together. It's fully up to you. 3 knee taps. Hand comes on the heart. You've balanced yourself, keeping your core strongly here. Shift your weight forward. Lift your back leg. My sweat start tripping. I'm not sure about yours. Heartbeat is up. Bring the knee into the chest. Wrap your leg around. Opening up the arm now. Wrap the arms around. Focus, steady your mind. Just remember what's next now. Airplane. Unbind everything and dive. What's next now? Floating half moon. I want you to remember all the poses now. Standing splits or handstand. Bring your feet together, relax your head, forward bend. Inhale and rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. I want you to be very focused. This is going to be the last round of this sequence. We're making another sequence after this. Chair pose. Forward bend. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Back leg goes up. Steps forward to the top of the mat. Back heel presses down. Warrior one. Take that deep breath in. Open. Now I'm going to guide you for a breath. I'm sure you know what to do. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Going down. Three times. Remember that. Hands on the heart. Inhale. I want you to remember the poses yourself, okay? Exhale. Inhale. Yes, you're in an eagle pose. Balance your mind. What's after the eagle pose? Inhale. Open up, floating half moon next. Standing splits. If you want to practice your handstands again, go ahead. This is almost our last opportunity. Very good. Step far, far back. Rising into our warrior one on this side. Open up the arms. Clasp them behind. Hip stays loaded. Humble warrior. Go inside of the knee. Hip joint is nice and warm now. Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn. Goddess pose. Breathing in. High lunge. Knee taps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on the heart. Going all the way for your warrior three. Balance yourself. Continue breathing. Rise up, knee to chest. Eagle pose. Balance your mind. Unbind. Airplane. Core stay strong, you guys. Half moon. This is the time that you flex and you open the hip. Standing split. This time you point and you lift the leg up. If you're practicing handstand, your hands are shoulders apart, not wider. Let's just practice. This is our last opportunity. Very good. This time we're going to bring the feet together. Relaxing our head and our neck. Inhale and rise. Exhale. Close your eyes. Take a moment with your hand on your heart. You should be sweating now. Your heartbeat should be up. If that's exactly what I asked for, you're in a good pace with me. Absorb your feeling, absorb the moment. We want to bring the heartbeat down a little bit. Release the hand by your side. Now we're going to go for another sequence. The first round will be 5 breath holds, okay? Breathing in, sitting into the chair pose, palms together. I want you to twist facing me first, please. Palms gonna stay in your heart center. You're gonna keep pressing this heart down. Core strong. Look at your back elbow. Very good. Now from here, step your back foot with the control far, far behind. Staying on the tip of your toes unless you can plant the heel. If you have a flexible hip, you will be able to do it. Now holding your revolve side angle pose for 5 breaths. We have potential bind here. See if you can do it. Open your arms. Bind your hands around. Bringing the hip a little lower. Look at your shoulder, continue breathing. This is a twist and a bend sequence. Very good. Now place your hand outside of your foot, extend the other arm. Break your step a little smaller. Twisted triangle pose. Extend both knees if you can. If your hamstrings are tight, your hand comes higher, okay? Simple, use the block if you need it. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful, both hands comes down, we're going for a pyramid. Stretching our hamstring. Again, if your hamstrings are tight and your knees are not able to extend, keep the knees straight, replace your hands somewhere else. Beautiful, now lift your chest up. I want you to bring your back knee down on the floor, but stepping your foot a little further back. Now transfer the weight forward, breathing in, look backward. Grab the foot from outside, okay, not inside, towards your pinky toe. Now see if you can pull this leg in. If you can go a little lower, let's just try to go on the elbow. It's only option. You can stay on your hand. We want to stretch your IT band next. Fun gonna start now. Now let's just let go of that leg. Walk your front foot out and turn the toe out. Come on your hands. So your toe is turning out. Now I want you to lift your back knee and extend the arm. It's not about lifting here, guys. It's about sinking now. I want you to feel your IT band and your hips stretching. But don't collapse on the shoulder, right? Shoulders stay active, hip stays loaded. Very good. Now bring your hand down on the floor as you start turning to the top of the mat. Taking 3-legged vinyasa, okay? Lift that leg up and take a vinyasa. Exhale, pressing down, relaxing the head and neck. Taking that deep, long breath in, deep, long breath out. Jump, hop, or walk. Halfway lift. Breathing in, breathing out, head drops down. Inhale, we rise. We're going to continue this move. Now lift the same leg up, the front leg. Grab out of the leg and twist away. We're still twisting. If you feel that you can grab your foot, grab the foot and then extend the knee. Very good. Now bend that leg, change your arm, open up to the side. Beautiful. Taking a deep breath in. Bring the leg in, turn, and grab inside of your foot. We're going to go for a dancer pose. I'm just going to jump a little back so you can see. Very good. Now gently let go of the leg, stepping back into your goddess, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath this time. Arm goes up, hip comes down. 5 breaths. If you want to lift your heels, go ahead. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we pivot and we turn to the back of the mat. Breathing in, lifting the heart. I want you to feel that opening into your hip, into your heart. Core stay strong. If you feel comfortable, lift your hands off the ground. Beautiful. Now with the balance, take the step in, twist. Now you're still going to twist facing me because we changed direction. Make sure you're not twisting to the same side, guys, okay? You should be facing back of your mat, facing to your camera. Now balance yourself, step the leg back. Very good. Now see if you can come a little lower here. As long as your armpit touching outside of your knee and you're sinking low, it will be opportunity for bind. If not, don't force your shoulders, please. because this part can be quite intense. Try to look up. Belly in, belly out. Beautiful. Slowly unbind. Now listen carefully. Bring your hand outside of your foot. Make your step a little smaller. Twisted triangle. 5 breaths. Only if your balance is perfect, you look up. Or at least is good and you want to challenge. Bring both hands down, pyramid pose. Just your focus goes now on your hamstring. Continue breathing. You guys doing very good. This is only 1 round. We are already in a flexibility side. Now bend the front leg, bring your back knee down. See if you can place your back knee a little further away. Opening up, grabbing out of edge of the back foot. Continue pulling. You know your option, right? Take that deep, long breath in, please. You guys did very, very good. We're almost there. Stay with me. Breathe through it. Very good. Now slowly let go of the back leg. Come on your hand first. Now listen. Open the foot. Turn it facing out. Okay? And now place your hand down. Start pressing to the outer edge of your foot. Open up the arm. You should feel stretch on the glutes, on the top leg, and the IT band on the bottom leg. Beautiful. Hand come inside. Breathing in, 3-legged vinyasa. Lift that leg up as high as you can. Come down with your chin in your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing down into our heels. Taking that deep, long breath in, we're going to jump or hop forward. Relaxing the head. Inhale and rise. Now we're going to go for a balance. This is the last round. Hand on your heart, lift the front leg up. You can either grab your thigh, twist, or you can grab your foot and twist. 5 breaths. Gently bend, switch the leg, open up. You can do it with a straight leg as well. That was not necessarily to bend the knee. Now you bend the knee and you flip your hand and you grab your foot from inside. First, focus and balance, dancer pose. Beautiful. Gently let it go, coming to the goddess. And now we're going to lift the hands. 5 breaths here. You can lift your heels if you want. Hands to the heart, turn. Bring your either hands down or just try to continue focusing on stretching your psoas and your hip flexor. Arm, beautiful, hand comes down, 3-legged vinyasa. Lift that leg up, coming down with your chin in your chest. Inhale, exhale, breathing out. Just continue breathing here, pressing your heels down, focusing on the breath. We're going to go on the ground nice and slowly. I want you to jump through your leg. Before your legs are straight, you're not going to sit down. You can walk even, okay? Here, don't change the position of your hands. Walk your feet forward, 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 and then sit down. I'm just going to go back so you can see the whole thing. Now we're going to have our Tadasana, hand by the side, seated. Eyes forward, chin in. Activate back of your leg. Let's try to activate back of the neck. Spine is lifted, core is strong. All your bandhas are active now. Very good. Now listen, grabbing your right leg, bringing the foot in and place it only if you can on your groin. If not, on the floor. Okay, we're just gonna take a forward bend here. So let's just take a deep breath in. Now as we breathe out, we're just gonna bend forward. You go as far as you can. Remember, we all have different limits. We're just gonna go as deep as possible for us. Now we're gonna take a deep breath in, lift our chest up. We're gonna continue twisting. Now I want you to bring your hand outside of the knee and support yourself with the other hand. Those of you that you're very flexible, you can right away grab the foot with the opposite, with the same arm. So if it's the right leg, you grab your foot with the right hand from behind you, and then you're gonna start twisting. Just make sure you're not collapsing. Your belly goes in and out. We're massaging our inner organs. Beautiful. Now look forward and unbind the hand. Bring your hands behind you so you can tilt back a little bit. And now flex the other foot and bring it in. You're on a seated half lotus or simple crossed leg. Whatever you chose, of course. You either, if you're in a full lotus, you can grab your big toes from behind you if you're that flexible and your hip is that open. That's definitely not my case. So I'm going to breathe in and I'm going to tip forward. So those of you that you're on a half lotus and you want to practice for the full lotus, you can start with holding one hand here or just binding the other one behind you and going down. Otherwise, guys, just try to rest your arms down on the floor. Beautiful. Now gently lift your chest. If you're binding arm, unbind the arm, bring your arms up, tilt backward, and now we're going to go all the way up into your Navasana or your high boat. If this is so hard, bend your knees. We're just going to hold for 5, okay? So you choose where you are. Your hand can be lower, makes it easier. The higher the arm goes is harder. 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Now control to the low boat. Beautiful. Now flex the feet, place the feet down, lift your spine up, going back into the Tadasana, breathing in. We're almost home. Let's bend the left leg this time. Grab the left leg, place it on any option that you did on the other side, okay? So if you're bending to the hip, first you're gonna lock your knee and then to protect your joint, and then you place it down. This is my sweat dripping close to the window and hot. Now you either gonna grab, or for the first one, let's just create some space. Breathing in, breathing out. You guys are very close. We did it. Inhale, lift back up. Now you're gonna go for your twist. If you're taking the gentle twist, just go ahead and do it. If you're trying to grab the bind, go ahead. 5 breaths, flex your straight leg, okay, the right leg. Try to massage your organs with popping your belly in and out. Now look forward and just gently unbind. Very good. Hands behind you, tilt back, bring the heel in. If you tipping forward, just simply please go ahead and enjoy that. If you're binding, go ahead. Inhale, lift your chest. If you're binding, up bind, toe backward. We're gonna do the same thing, okay? Now lifting the legs up. Any option that you did. 4, 3, 2, and low boat. Arm overhead. Now I want you to slowly release everything down on the floor. Open up the leg and try to relax your head.